Heather.
I'm Karen, Heather's mom.
And this is knitting update number 10 for Wednesday, January 22nd. I have one little update that I'll do first. So I cast on a new sock. Cute. It is a Summerlee pattern, but not from the new book. It's from the wide rib sock set that I bought last year. And it's just a shorty sock, a Purl Ridge, easy 2-row repeat ribbed sock that I don't need to use a cable needle for. So that's why I cast it on. And I'm using, the red yarn is a Madeline Tosh, but I don't have the tag anymore, so I don't know anything about it. And then I'm using my new sock yarn from Italy that I got the other day at Linda's Craftique in the colorway Shenandoah. Yeah, very exciting. Do you want to talk about what you're wearing? Your nice hand knit?
I'm wearing a Teti Lutsak Polina vest. I made it last year, maybe around this time, and I wore it to Rhinebeck this year as my Rhinebeck sweater, even though it wasn't the sweater I made for Rhinebeck.
Do you remember what yarns you used?
I'm blank right now.
The brown is the Purl Soho.
Yeah, Purl Soho, and
One
called
other-
Nutmeg.
Yeah, or Fresh Nutmeg, maybe.
And the white is an Estelle angora blend or something, held double.
And the Purl Soho one is one that's been discontinued. Maybe you want to just lean forward a little bit because I feel like your face is in focus. Like sit forward.
Oh.
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? You just sprang it on me today that we are going to Rhinebeck again for the 3rd year in a row because you found a reasonably priced motel.
Well, it was a positive experience. Maybe we'll go a little more prepared even than last time.
What was prepared for what?
Well, I didn't pre-order things that I wanted to buy and ended up waiting too long.
Yes, I am not waiting in that merch line again.
Even though I did get a lovely t-shirt.
No,
not worth it.
It was not worth it. Never.
Never. Yeah, and anything you need, no, does not need to happen. And just there are things that I didn't see the first time that I wanted to see the second time. Things I didn't see the second time that I hope to see the third time. And I think there's nothing like it. I don't think you can ever go to a different yarn festival that's like it, but what do I know? So I saw the hotel was half of what we paid last year, so I jumped on it, but it can be canceled if we change our mind. So
yeah, I want to go a third time, but I'm kind of curious about like the West Coast, like the Flock Festival or Sacred Sheep. They kind of sound interesting, but I feel like they're less, like they're more just about shopping and going through the marketplace, kind of like the Knit City Montreal that we went to last year. So that makes it less interesting, I guess. But
yeah. Also, I think that the Woolen Affair was a very special time, and I would love to do that again.
Yeah, we should do that again. Yeah. That was good. So the first year that we went, we only did the Rhinebeck sheep and wool, or whatever, New York sheep and wool. And we went on Saturday and Sunday. Definitely Saturday has zero chill, and you're just shuffling through the buildings, and it's a little uncomfortable and hard to shop.
But excellent people watching.
The meeting on the hill, which I see some people don't go to that. That's like something you really got to see. But I think the reason not to go would be the buildings are actually empty when everybody's at the hill meetup. So there is that. Maybe this year we won't go to the hill and just go to the buildings then. I don't know.
I feel like it was wild this year, the amount of people.
Last year, 2025.
Yeah, the amount of people that made the sweater and that were there. I don't feel like it was the same the first year. So I think last year being at the hill was...
It was definitely worth it for last year.
So funny.
It was crazy to see all the people in their ooey gooeys.
And it looked great on everyone. And it was great. Lots of color, lots of characters. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I think last year... Well, I feel like last year we only went on Saturday, 2025. All right, we got interrupted. So we were talking about Rhinebeck. I think this past year, 2025. And I feel like, we only went on the Saturday, so it was crazy. This one spent 2 hours in the merch line, which I'm sure was worth it, but probably not. And my sister came with, who is a non-knitter, but she was loving it, especially the Andrea Mowry, the Ooey Gooey. She was so into that. So it was really funny. It was kind of nice to like see it through a non-knitter's eyes. And I also feel like this last year, we kind of did more like outside the festival. It was more about like trying different restaurants. And we went to Woolen Affair, which was really nice. I don't know if I'm interested in doing any of the other satellite or whatever events, like Cake Palooza or India Entangled. But Woolen Affair is so nice. They have the live music, they have all the food vendors, they have a place to sit and eat and enjoy the music. And they also had a lot of like workshop-y or talks. Like Sorry Norland was there doing a talk about something. We didn't go to any of them. Andrea Mowry was there doing a talk about something. And like maybe this coming year we could look at that schedule and take advantage of that a little bit more. But we did just go, we could only get tickets the afternoon, the half day.
Which was fun.
It was totally fun. It was still 4 hours and we didn't even stay right till the end. But maybe next year we do the full day ticket and just go in the morning or something. I don't know.
The setting was beautiful. The seating areas, options to just have like a little out of the crowd, quiet. It was just like all around. The music was nice. The vendor area was separate but nice. It could get crowded, but that was okay. Yeah.
It was never that crazy though.
No, it was yeah, I thought it was pretty special.
I think maybe too because we were in the afternoon. It was maybe less busy than the morning. Like a lot of people probably show up for their morning, the full day ticket, and maybe don't stay right till the end. And it's at the Brickwork, so they also have like fire pits going throughout the property and like places to sit around there. That was really nice. Definitely a chill vibe. And I feel like the Cake Palooza, from what I've seen, there's like no seating and no real food vendors and stuff like that. So it just seems like it's more just shopping. And then Indie Untangled seems to be kind of a mix of like shopping and a bit of music and food, but not as well set up as a Woolen Affair.
What about the Jill Draper thing? Is that even part of it?
I think she just does that herself because she lives there. So she like rents a park and then anyone can go.
Okay. Might be something to check out.
Yeah, I think it's on Sunday though. Okay. And like we don't think we're staying there. So, and we also now have the little routine of like stopping at Swan Street Diner in Buffalo when we drive down and maybe hitting up a Chick-fil-A, which we didn't do in 2025.
No.
Yeah, we did. I just didn't get I didn't get my drink on the way there, but on the way home, they weren't open because it was Sunday. I wouldn't go to that Chipotle again, ever. You couldn't pay me to go.
Worst.
To that Chipotle.
We drove like 25 minutes out of our way. Anyway,
that was so disgusting.
Live and learn.
But the one thing that I hate about Rhinebeck is the price gouging for the hotels. Mm. The first year we had to stay in a glamping situation because we didn't book it till August or something, right? July or August. Yeah. And I think that was the only place basically available that was like a reasonable drive to Rhinebeck. I don't remember there even being any other options. Yeah. And it wasn't terrible. It was pretty nice, but only because the weather was nice. Yeah, even still, it was freezing really cold. Night, yeah. And there were animals coming up to the tent to investigate, and the only shower was the outdoor shower, which we didn't use. But it was kind of cute to stay there.
Yes. No regrets, but I don't want to do it again.
No, and it was also still really expensive.
I think it's as much as this cheaper hotel.
Yeah, and then last year we stayed at like a Marriott or whatever, and it was cute when we got there because they had like welcome packages that were like sheep.
You might get that.
And wool themed.
You might get that next
You're not getting that there. I'm going to tell you right now. Set your expectations.
Well, the Rhinebeck might be the people who put that out.
No, it definitely isn't. That hotel knew because they're price gouging us. But that worked out because there were 3 beds to sleep in. And we didn't expect that. But there was like 2 beds and then the pull-out couch. So we each got our own bed, which ended up being really nice. And that hotel was in Kingston, same with the one we're staying at this year. And Kingston is such a foodie town. There's so many fun places to eat. So you have to go to the Rolling Cones soft serve Airstream, where they do like soft serve sundaes, and they're really good. Last year I got the one with the like honey and olive oil and sea salt. It was so delicious. You got the same one as me, right?
Yeah, and the year before I got one with a swear word in it. I can't remember what they were.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. I think the year before I got like their coffee one. But the Airstream is also, the soft serve thing is parked at a brewery. So this year we went for dinner at the brewery and I got a dozen oysters. And you guys got that pizza.
Nice
that was
pizzas.
so good.
Mm-hmm. And the beer was good?
The beer was good. I didn't have any beer, but the pizza, I had a slice. It was delicious. And then my oysters were really good. And it's like kind of just a casual, chill place to sit. And then we also went to like, there's such a variety of places to eat at because we went to that hot dog. Rocky? No, was it Rocky's?
That was, yeah. I don't
it was like $5 for us to have dinner.
But it was like a place I'd been there for so many years.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like Rocky's is a place around here. That's why I'm getting it confused. Oh, Rocky's is a place on the Highway 7 on the way to Guelph. Or in Guelph.
I kind of would like to have an experience of staying in Rhinebeck itself, but
I feel like
if there's not any places, but maybe other people seem to go to Red Hook for Airbnbs or whatever, but I didn't see anything. So I just saw this. The price was half of what we paid last year, so I booked it. With, if need be, we can cancel.
Well, and I really like Kingston. Rhinebeck, like we go there for the festival, and last year we went there on Thursday night to like go to the Sam's Sweet Shop or like, the place that's owned by like Paul Rudd and some other people, and we end up getting the good merch. They had good merch there for Rhinebeck, actually. That's why also, why did you wait in line for 2 hours? Because you could just
I want to see it and touch it. I don't like to just buy something. Well,
and the one
no, those I didn't like everything.
The one that I got was
yours
amazing.
Is cute,
the Rhinebeck with the ball. I was actually going to wear it because we were talking about it, but
you got that. I don't want to have matching.
So. You should have got matching also. Their merch was way better and you didn't have to wait in line.
Yeah. Well, that's
it wasn't sheep and wool merch, obviously. It was just Rhinebeck. But someone at Sam's Sweet Shop got their shit together and made merch. And then even they were like basically sold out of it on the Thursday night. And the guy was like, this hasn't even started yet. What's going on? How come I already sold out of all the merch? And then there's some ladies there telling him what's what. And you don't sleep on the merch for the knitters, I guess. And also it did start Thursday night because Woolen Affair has their fancy Thursday night event. That was too expensive for us to go to. But maybe this year we'll go to it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll save up.
But yeah, Rhinebeck is fun, but I don't really want more people to go because I don't know how many people went last year. But 2024, apparently like 25,000 people went through there. Was it 25 or 30?
30. I think this year I read like 35, 40. I don't know. Something.
I think it was more. And also this past year, we didn't see any celebrities other than knitting celebrities, but apparently Walton Goggins was there with his son or kids because they have a place in somewhere around there. They have a really nice house. If anyone
in the Hudson
if you
Valley.
haven't seen the AD home thing with Walton Goggins, his house, it's the best one. So apparently he was there.
Every single YouTuber you ever.
Yeah, all the YouTubers are there. All the knitting celebrities are there. Knitwear designers. Of course, Andrea Mowry's there because she has her meetup on the hill. And then there's also lots of animal events. Don't go to any of it. It's not worth it. Don't go to Rhinebeck. It's not that great.
And don't go to the jumping llama.
Leaping llamas. We didn't get to see it. But yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, so that. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Stay tuned for some Rhinebeck footage from 2026. October, if I'm still doing my YouTube channel by then. Yeah, I think that's good. That was a good talk about Rhinebeck, reminiscing about Rhinebeck memories. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.